the YouTube? It's Charles here. And so, it's time to talk about another comic book. Today, we're going to be talking about Gehenna, Naked Aggression number 2. I want to start off by saying that this book is refreshing because not everything has to be epic or award-winning or highly esteemed. I grew up in the 80s on 80s action movies. They were about explosions, full of plot holes, but great fights, ridiculous action, and that's what this is. It's very fast paced. I'm not going to give you a blow by blow of it because it's a very fast read despite the number of pages in it. Because from the time you start this issue and the last issue, we met our protagonist, Gehenna, who is I think, bounty hunter of some sort, and she is sent to stop this assassination. The assassin ends up not finding the person she was going after, but kidnapping her son. And this whole issue, number 2, is a big chase scene with lots of fighting, lots of explosions, lots of bloodshed, vulgarity. You actually do get some character development through this, but the whole thing just moves at a brisk pace. And I felt like I knew what they were going for, and it was confirmed when I get to the back and I read the little editor's notes here, and I'll just give you a little piece by piece of what they wrote. The title is "Dare to Be Stupid." Let's see. The prevailing wisdom is that comic book reviewers reward high-minded intent and efforts at intellectualism. And frankly, we have neither of those going for us. We set out to make a genre comic with big action, memorable characters, and a story that moves. And so, in short, that is what this is about. The art style is cartoony, but still raw and rough. You can see it right here. This is an example of, you have the bright colors, the over-exaggerated features. The females are very voluptuous and drawn very, exaggerated. Very exaggerated. This is not a highbrow thing. This is not something that you're going to want to give to a kid. This is about, quite frankly, vulgarity, boobs, and violence. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think in a balanced diet, it's good to have all the good stuff, but occasionally you want a hamburger. You want a hot dog. And I read a lot of comic books, and a lot of great comic books with, deep story progression and character development, and it makes you think. And so getting into a book like this, it's like that rare treat, that hot dog. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, check it out at the local comic book store. And if you don't have a local comic book store, I suggest my friends at Coffee and a Comic. They ship nationwide. Go to their website, coffeeandacomic.com. They have great hometown service, even though you're not in the hometown. And if you're in Wyoming, check out Spellbound Apothecary and Entertainment, located in the Eastridge Mall. Great prices, get to support a local Wyoming business. And actually, right now, the day I'm recording this and uploading it, Midtown Comics is having a one-day only 99-cent flash sale for back issues from 2000 into the present. So today is going to be a great day to fill out your comic book collection and get an early jump on New Comic Book Day at MidtownComics.com. So that's my thoughts. Check this out. It's from Image Comics. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I will.